I'm Vincent Schultz, the Kernel Critic, and here's the latest news and reviews about what's in theaters near you. Now, last week we talked about how Christian Bale and Seth Rogen were going to be in Danny Boyle's film Jobs about the Apple co-founder Steve Jobs. However, things are going to be changing as Christian Bale dropped out of the film because he felt that he wasn't right for the role. But that's okay because Michael Fassbender is already in talks to replace Bale, and hopefully in the near future we will have an official cast for this film. In 2017, Pixar has confirmed that they will be making a fourth installment of its popular franchise Toy Story. John Lasseter, the director of the first two Toy Story films, is going to be directing the film. Now, 2017 is quite a bit in the future, so you can get your Toy Story fix on December 2nd, as there's going to be a 22-minute Christmas special featured on ABC. In box office news, there were huge debuts for both Big Hero 6 and Interstellar. Now, Big Hero 6 won the weekend with $56 million, while Interstellar followed close behind with $52 million. Now, speaking of Interstellar, the film is directed by Christopher Nolan and stars Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway. The film follows a group of explorers who enter a wormhole in order to find habitable planets that can save the population on a dying planet Earth. Now, for those who have seen Christopher Nolan's past films, you know that he's undergone some pretty ambitious projects with the Dark Knight trilogy, Memento, and Inception. However, Interstellar is by far the most ambitious picture he's done to date. Now, the sheer scope of this film is pretty astounding because we're not only talking about planets, but other wormholes and black holes and galaxies and dimensions. Now, this is a great achievement because the film is all under 3 hours in length. Now, with its visual and technical achievements and outstanding cast and crew, this is a must-see film and probably one of the best of this year. I'm giving Interstellar 5 out of 5 kernels. Tune in next week for more movie news and a review for Foxcatcher starring Steve Carell, Channing Tatum, and Mark Ruffalo. That's all the time I have. I'm Vincent Schultz, the Kernel Critic.